restaurant. Yes, I need to brush up on my vocab.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Okay.
My pleasure. You sit in here. Yeah, because I thought it was supposed to rain today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, later. Yeah.
Good for you.
We're so good. We're so good. This is perfect. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, and the nighttime, the lights are
No sabía que había
the youngest one is 6 years
You want to help? Yeah.
You're ready, okay?
I love it.
Okay, everybody, work on Pentagon. Good job, yes.
Good job.
A round of applause for that. Hello, everyone. So if you just joined us, hello, my name is Vina Sang. I'm the Vice President of Culture and Community here at the beautiful Lansu. How many of us is this is the first time visit? Oh, welcome to Lansu. How did you hear about Lansu?
Dave.
It helps. Those out there.
Well, we're gonna totally do more collab like this. Yes, and also work on our ACO. Yes, that would be amazing. Okay, you're here to celebrate Mid Autumn Festival. Today is our last day of the festival for Mid Autumn. So there's so much going on here in our garden. After the story time, make sure to walk through all the pavilion, check out every single activity and vendors. And who's ready to see some bunnies today?
So funny.
Do you know why we have bunnies here in the garden today?
You're the bunny?
Year the bunny? Very close. It's actually we just move on from year the bunny. It's actually year of the snake. But it's because Mid-Autumn. Because in Chinese folktale, also shared by Japanese and Korean cultures, that we believe there's an interesting mythical creature of moon bunnies or jade bunnies living on the moon. So if you ever look at the moon and you see shadows on there, those are not flagged from the 1960s, actually from moon bunnies living there. So make sure to, well, we couldn't really quite bring moon bunnies from the moon today, so we got the next best thing, moon bunnies on Earth. So we're working with Rose City Rabbit Rescue, so you get to see some light bunnies here today. I was told you can pet them, but you cannot pick them up.
Okay.
And so lots going on, and make sure to visit our tea house for the moon cakes and check out our garden shop. And today you're here for a little story time because every festival comes with a lot of stories, and it's our pleasure to introduce Dan Liu here. Dan writes for young readers here in Portland, and her last book, Lao Lao's Dumplings or Lao Lao's Dumpling, received multiple star reviews and was featured by the Library of Congress at the National Book Festival. And Dan is an Oregon Book Award winner and an Oregon Literary Career Fellow. As a writer, she hopes to inspire young people to see the beauty of their own stories. And that is the perfect writer to be here today. So I want everybody to put your hands together. Welcome, Dan Liu.
Thank you. What a beautiful day to share a book with you and to celebrate this festival. It's been unbelievable. This is my last day, so a few more sessions left, so I'm so glad you are here. The book I am sharing is called Lao Lao's Dumplings. It is written by me and really beautifully illustrated by Kim Yo-moon. She is an artist in New York City. She does major murals as well. I often talk about an illustrated book in a way that the storytelling really begins with the cover, right? Often people think that a story begins with the first sentence, but when you look at the title and you look at the illustrations on the cover, you have already walked into the world of Lao Lao's Dumplings. And that storytelling continues with these pages. Does anybody know what these pages are called in an illustrated book? A little factoid. These are called end papers, okay? And there are these sets of end papers. There's one in the beginning, and then there's another set at the end. And since this is also part of the storytelling, I welcome you to guess at the end of the book what the end papers at the end might be. This is a copy I signed to my daughter, hence the signature. And also, I really encourage you to explore Shin's art when you do look at a copy up close. Even the license plate is a moment of joy. Morning light spills into Lao Lao's warm kitchen. Her jasmine tea steeps. I open the lid and breathe in spring. What shall we do today? Lao Lao asks. Let's eat dumplings. I take out her rolling pin, the one her mother gave her. Dumplings, Lao Lao smiles. Which tooth of yours craves my dumplings? I open my mouth wide. All of them. Okay, Millie, Lao Lao giggles. We better get some ingredients. We popped out of the subway and into the buzz of Chinatown. Lao Lao and I hold hands and wriggle our way through the crowd. Crispy ducks glisten in shop windows. Rainbows of vegetables stretch down the sidewalk. Lao Lao passes me a bundle of garlic chives. First of the season, she says. I feel the tender, flat leaves. The scent of garlic and fresh grass swirls in my nose. It smells like Lao Lao's dumplings. That's Auntie Lim, Lao Lao says. The vendor smiles. She isn't my real auntie, but Lao Lao says we should call everyone older auntie or uncle, or grandma or grandpa to show respect. Hi, Auntie Lim, I say. I like this tradition. It makes our friends feel like family. Auntie Lim gives me some lychee. I peel off the spiky shell and bite into the pearls. So sweet. At Uncle Lee's shop, eels and bass swoosh and gurgle. I scoop up icy shrimp. My fingers tingle. Lao Lao knows everyone. Grandpa Gu at the pharmacy, Grandma Sun between her buttery bouquets, and Big Sister Chow whose brush soars and swoops like the wings on her scroll. Back at the house we knead. Lao Lao minces and I peel. She whisks. Lao Lao's chopsticks go tap tap tap. We roll and fill and pinch the dumplings close. It's easy to see which dumplings are Lao Lao's and which ones are mine. We eat them hot. Yum, I say. Over the summer, I visit with Lao Lao every day. She moves more slowly now. After we shop in Chinatown, she tells me all the steps to her best dishes. Still, her dumplings are my favorite. One day, Lao Lao says, I'm too tired to make dumplings. She squeezes the rolling pin into my hands. It feels cold and hard in my palms. That fall, we don't make any dumplings. Lao Lao can't stand for long, and dumplings are too difficult to make by myself. So I cook for us the easy things she's taught me. Then we snuggle up. I spy with my eyes, I say, something shimmery. Lao Lao looks and looks. In the winter, my parents and I bring Lao Lao her meals. She likes their soup and my buttermilk waffles. I miss Lao Lao's dumplings, Mama says. Me too, Puppy says. Me three, I say. I hold on to Lao Lao's rolling pin and try my hardest to remember. The next day, I tell Mama and Puppy, if you really want dumplings, then we better get some ingredients. We slip out of the subway and into the glow of lanterns. I pick up a bundle of garlic chives. It smells like Lao Lao. Millie! Auntie Lin gives me a basket. They're Lao Lao's favorites, she says. Uncle Lee weighs our shrimp, then hands me a golden box. Dried scallops are good for Lala's health. Everyone Lala knows has something for her. Grandpa Gu brews a potion with ginseng and rhubarb. Grandma Sun arranges a bouquet, and Big Sister Chow paints a lucky scroll. At home, my parents and I knead, roll, and fill. The dumplings dance. We spoon them out and jump into the car. Lala! We dip our hot dumplings in soy sauce and vinegar. Yum, Millie! Lala squeezes my hand. Will you make me dumplings again tomorrow? She asks. Tomorrow, I say, which tooth of yours craves my dumplings? Lala opens her mouth and laughs. What did she say? What did she say? What does Lala say? Which tooth of hers craves Millie's dumplings?
All of them.
All of them? That's a good guess. All the ones I've got. She's messing up you. I would love to share with you my author's note about this tradition of ours. Dumplings are an important food for many Asian Americans. We eat them to celebrate our birthdays and Lunar New Year. We eat them at family reunions and when we say goodbye. They're a lucky food and a comfort food. There are many types of dumplings. My family loves jiaozi, stuffed with shrimp, eggs, and garlic chives. When I was growing up, my grandparents filled theirs with pork and sauerkraut. Lao Lao is a Mandarin Chinese word for maternal grandmother. My mother is my children's Lao Lao. For my kids, Lao Lao's dumplings are their favorite food, and making them with her is a treasured experience. The rolling pin we use came from Nai Nai, my paternal grandmother, and it is one of my oldest and most cherished belongings. So, the book also has, if you would like to try, to make your own dumplings. The Liu family no longer secret dumpling recipe. It includes the wrappers. Really, there's nothing better than making your own wrappers, but you can get them frozen at the store. The filling, how to assemble, the cooking process, and the very important dipping sauce. Okay, at the beginning, I asked if this were the end papers at the beginning. What do you think would make sense for the end papers at the end? If you haven't read it. I know some kiddos have read it. What do you think? What do you think? More dumplings? Right. You know, oftentimes the end papers are the same in the beginning and the end. That happens a lot. Anybody else? Any grown-up guesses?
Family picture.
Family pictures. Oh, that's also a very good idea. Anybody who hasn't read the book? Okay, you ready?
All
You
the
ready for the
ingredients?
surprise? Let's see what Shin did. Bum bum bum. Stop.
They ate all the dumplings.
They ate all the dumplings. I bet they were yummy. What do you think?
I think they were delicious.
Especially the funky ones that Millie made, right?
Yes.
So this is one of the reasons I really love working on picture books with a collaborator is that, you know, I never wrote in my manuscript, please include these beautiful dumplings in the beginning and empty plates at the end. That's her storytelling, right? The illustration is really also storytelling, and that collaboration between the text and the pictures make a book complete. One of the brag points I want to make about Shin's work also is this lovely scene with the community members from Chinatown. If you look at Grandpa Gu, he has something in his pocket. Does anybody know what that is? What is it? Yeah, it's a red envelope, and oftentimes it has money, right? Or maybe some kind of treat. And usually it's the elders giving this gift to young people, to children, right? I give it to my kids for Lunar New Year, for example. And who do you think he's going to give that red envelope to? The girl, right? Millie. And so what I love about this scene is that she is here to receive all these gifts from her grandmother's friends for her grandmother. But really, she doesn't even know it yet. But in a few moments after the scene, she will also receive a very sweet gift. And I love that link to the storytelling that is in that future. You know, the illustration really stretches the storytelling into the future. And that's the power of the illustration and words in the story, right? Time skipping is one of my favorite things in the story.
I love that.
So, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Do you have any questions?
You have any questions?
Any questions about writing, about books, anything like that? More about the garden since Venus is here?
Funny.
Okay. Well, I'm happy to sign your copy of the book. They are available at the gift shop. They're also available at the public libraries everywhere.
Hey, thank you so much.
I just want to make sure everybody know that your admission is good for the day. So the shop is outside the front door in the Fun Plaza. Feel free to step out and exit the shop and get a copy of Lala's dumpling and browse the shop, support Lansu, and then come right back. Dan's gonna be here until 1 o'clock, so there's plenty of time to come back for it. There's also a lot of fun activities, craft activities on the table, so please help yourself. And we're gonna be here for until 1 o'clock. Thank you so much, and a big round of applause for me.
Desde la 1 dijo, ¿no?
Oye, se van a la 1.